we are live. So, hi Moz, I'm very well, thank you. I had a lovely break and I'm back in the hot seat, so to speak. Ready and raring to go when you guys are. Sammy, Samani, or Sam, I'm not sure what I should call you. Do you want to tell me why you're confused? Okay, to speak, you need to. Oh, hi, Moz. Yeah, you need to unmute your mic. Hi, how are you?
Well, adjusting my volume, I can hear anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
your
I
your
hear you.
your mic is a little quiet. You need to.
Okay.
That's
Can you
better.
hear me now?
Yeah, that's much better. Good, good, good.
Okay. I don't know, but the volume is too low. I adjust my volume, but still hearing low voice.
Oh, from me, I've only literally just switched my computer on, so it may well be that my devices need a bit of tweaking. Let's see. Microphone properties levels. No, I'm at 100 with a boost, so it should be loud enough. Samani, can you hear me? Are you able to hear? Yeah, cool. You're being very quiet though. This is a voice session. That doesn't mean you listen to my voice. That means you speak to me. Okay, it must be you, Moz. Just go into your settings and turn up your speaker volume. Loud and clear. Excellent. Sometimes you just have to let the servers sort themselves out a little bit, especially when you just join. The connections have to settle down. I don't understand it fully. It's all about packets sent and packets received and bandwidths and all that stuff, all that jazz. But I'm glad you can hear me. You unplugged your headphone. Well, yeah, that's not good. Okay. You unplugged it or you plugged it back in? They do wear out eventually. I've found that they're the one thing I have to. Hubby gets absolutely really annoyed with me. I have to replace my headset every year, just about. But then I do use it a lot. He doesn't even have one. So embarrassing. We did a special session with Pry from Vikings, and Marco was there nice and early because it was for Marco, but anybody could have joined. But I started the session, and hubby suddenly says, "Oh, I thought we were doing it by text." And I'm like, "No, ain't nobody got time for that. We're doing it by voice." He has no microphone. He has a headset, but no mic. So he ended up being me. I ended up being him on my laptop. It was absolutely crazy. And then I went on holiday. You're using your mobile. Oh, cool. Okay, how does that work? Is it good? Samani, I can see your mic is muted. Okay, you need to unmute. Hi, April. April, you'll rescue me, won't you? You'll talk to me. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you
Ah,
hear me?
yes, I can. Thank
Okay.
you. Phew.
Thi- This is my new laptop, so that's why it's the first time.
Ooh. Oh, how nice. Is
The
it a
first time
fast?
with voice.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah,
What
it's
what
very.
have you got? Is it an Asus again or an Acer? Which
No, no, no. This one is medium. I don't know. You don't. If you know ever, if you have heard
that
about it.
I have a Median computer. That's my PC.
Ah,
You mean
okay. This is
Medion
my
as in
laptop.
Medion?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Medion.
they do
Yeah.
gamer laptops. Has it got bright
Ah,
flashing lights on your keyboard?
yeah, Lillian, with
Oh,
SSD, and
ooh.
it's very fast. I like it. Until now, Eileen, I don't know.
Up to now, I think it's a good idea if you're, I mean, if you can afford it, if you can do it, getting a good laptop or PC is a really good investment if you're going to learn online. Hey, maybe you can come and play Vikings with us now, April.
Oh, Sep, some the whole weekend always busy with Viking, Viking, Viking. But she was talking and playing the whole time.
Excellent. Let me see, Samini. I'll just check the settings, Samini. Okay, let's see. It might be my problem. It might be what I've done, the permissions I've given. Okay, connect, speak. It's all there. I'll just change one little thing for everyone. Okay. Try it now, Samini. Try saying something. Okay, you are talking. Right, we can't hear you. Now, what you can do, are you a member of any other server on Discord? Sometimes you need to just wake up your call. So you can either leave the room and come back in, okay? Or what I usually do is I go to another server, one of the bots or something like that, test my mic there, and then come back into the room, and it usually works. Okay, try relogging. Okay, so I'm new to Discord, or I'm new on Discord. You do need a little, yeah, I'm new on Discord. I'm new here, you can say. Okay, fingers crossed. You've now unmuted, but you need to wake your mic up and make sure that your mic, in fact, I'll send you the link. I'm a new Discordian. Ooh, that sounds a little bit too much like accordion, doesn't it? Oh, and I know what else I've done. I need to quit Skype because, there you go. Otherwise, that's using my bandwidth too. Now, there is some help. So, Discord voice problems. Okay, there is some support here, Samini. Try that link as well. Okay, because there are mic issues, but there are things you can do. You need to go into your setup, make sure you've got the right mic selected. But as I say, try joining a different server group as well. I usually use the Discord bots. Let me just go to that. I think you should still be able to hear me. Testing. Yeah, testing. Now then, Discord bots. How can I find? Okay, how can I find a link for you to join? Yeah, I can't. Server settings. I'm not sure how you can get into it. Anyway, there's a. Try joining a different room. Discord bots. Ba, 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 ba. That's an unofficial one. I don't want to send you to an unofficial one. Yeah, difficult to find rooms. Open Discord rooms. Let's see. There you are. So find another room, and you should do this anyway, all of you. Just explore. I mean, yeah, you might meet some interesting people. But if you go to Discord Meet, there's a list of open rooms that you can join. Lots and lots of different groups that do different chats, different subjects, a lot of gaming communities, and normally they will tell you if it's NSFW, which actually stands for Not Safe for Work. They'll have 18 plus on them for those ones. As you know, we're a general one. We're not 18 plus. I'm not interested in 18 plus, but having a look around the different servers is interesting. Okay. And it gives you the chance. You find a nice one, you can use it. I'm a member of ZOMS, and I can use it to test my microphone and to see if it'll wake it up. Just sometimes that's all it takes. It worked with, was it Oscar? Yeah, I think it was Oscar. He was having the same problem. Couldn't get his mic to work. So we got him into another server room. He tested it there, came back here, and it worked. It's
Do
odd.
you mean that somebody has to try to with another room, Lynn?
Yes. And not another room on
Okay.
this server, another server.
That you call it server. So
Yeah.
I have, for example, I have also here the Discord server,
Okay. You
but
could,
I have never used that.
okay, well you could go into that and you could invite Samony in there.
Huh? How?
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, the thing is, you can set up your own server, and now that Discord has got, I don't know if you've seen this first announcement of the week, Discord has released the video and screen sharing. Now, you can't set up a room for it. You have to set up a personal group, like a direct messaging group. So they have to be people you invite have to be invited into your friends list to do screen sharing and voice. And there's a limit of 10 people. There's very little limit on these groups. There's a limit of 10 people for screen sharing because of bandwidth, of course. But you can do that if you have your own server without having a pro account. Okay. What you can also do if you have your own server is, use it. Set up a couple of rooms. You can keep it private, so you only invite friends, family, a bit like Skype in that way, and set up one general room and one voice room, and then all you do is you go to your server and you set up an invitation. You click on the little drop down. I'm doing this on streaming, so if you want to see this, you can watch it on streaming. You click on the little drop down, and you click on invite people. That's it. And you can invite people to your server.
So I will go to my server then now.
Okay.
Yes, and then I have to invite somebody. I have to create a room or not?
You have to. You need to create a voice. No, you need to create. There should already be a room created. So the room for chat is normally got a hashtag symbol. Okay, so normally it has a hashtag symbol, and that means voice room. And then the one with the speaker symbol, that's a voice room. Oh, got that wrong. Hang on. Let me just change. It's Monday, so give me a break. There it is. Okay, edit. That's text chat. Okay, so to create a room, you just go to your server and you click create channel, or you can create categories now. Categories would be if you want a busy server for, say, Vikings, and you want different levels for a game, and you want sort of like the admins in one, and I don't know, different games in another, and another game and another game. Then you need categories. Okay, Zom doesn't seem to think we need categories here, but I've put them up anyway. So for example, at the top we've got MLC and TGIF because they're our weekly things, but we've also got members only, sessions, challenges, Vikings. Okay, so let's see if Samini
Okay.
can come back, and we'll see if we can get Samini into voice.
Okay. I will go to
Yeah,
somewhere
wait for him to
else.
come back because you won't be able to invite him. Um, you can stay, by
Uh,
the way, you can stay in here and go to your room. You can still carry on talking here and go to your server.
okay.
Try it.
Let's see.
Your server should
April.
appear as a little button down the side. You can see I'm a member of LCT, Gabzomu, and Vertlantis. And I'm also a member of several bot groups because they're the bots that we use here. Okay, Samini, April is going to try to invite you into her room so you can test your mic there. And we'll see if we can get it working. I still can't hear you, but let's take our time and see if we can get it working for you. Have you set your microphone in permissions? So if you go to server settings, oh no, personal, where is it? Oh, not that one, down here. User settings, and you go to your voice and video, and make sure you've got your microphone actually set as your input device and your output device as your speakers named rather than default. I don't know why, but it always seems to make a difference for me. I think because I have multiple microphones and multiple speakers, so I have to choose the ones I want to use. So we'll see. April's disappeared. Okay, hopefully she'll come back with an invitation for you and we can see if it works. Moz, have you had any problems with the mic other than unplugging yourself, or does it normally work for you?
Uh, I think it's only my headphone because it's been a year since I bought it. So that's why your voice is like too low. So I unplugged it. So my phone and then my your voice is now loud and clear. So there's no problem about it.
But you're on your mobile phone, aren't you? I have found, because I often put my phone in my pocket and I've got a headset and mic, little earbuds with a mic attached thing, that it goes. I've had two in the last year because they just bend and break. Um, they're not very good, to be honest. Although I do believe that, I don't know, is it the new iPhone? They've got rid of the microphone jack altogether, and you have to have these little
Oh yeah,
earbuds.
wireless. Is it wireless, Lynn?
Yeah, no, the new iPhone. It's got no microphone plug. It's,
Oh yes, yes.
yeah.
uh,
I'm an Android girl
uh,
myself, but the new Samsung, I think, has no microphone. Or is it the new Pixel that's coming out for Android? Uh,
oh, uh, no idea why they were both removing their head jack. Head, what do you call this?
it's because of dust and waterproof it. The fewer
Mm,
ingresses into the device, the better, I guess. So you have to have a Bluetooth mic and these little earbuds. But I can imagine you must lose them all the time. I mean, at least when you've got a microphone and wire attached to the phone, it's pain because you have to wrap it around the phone, but at least you know where it is. But imagine if you've got earbuds and you put one down or something, you'd be looking for, or the dog would eat it, or.
oh, that's
Okay.
why. Now I see it why. And inventions are getting you, you don't really know what they are doing. What their intention is to do what they want to do by removing that thing. Then some people complain about that remove the the jack, red jack 3.5. I don't know what's exactly called that, and they prefer not to remove because they won't enjoy their earbuds or anything that you will attach to there for music enjoyment.
Well, what's really funny, and I think, oh, I've just found one that's here. Um, when Apple, when Apple first produced this new, no headphone jack, no wired headphone or headset anymore, um, Google mocked them, and now on their new phone, the Pixel, which you can see there, look, there's no headphone jack. So maybe there's something in it. Maybe there's something in it. I don't know. It's kind of putting me off buying Pixel, to be honest. But there you go. They're so expensive, all of them, though. It's terrible. It's awful. Okay, let's see what we can do with Samani. April, would you like to invite me to your server?
Okay. I forgot that my name there is Sisibon.
Ah! But the other thing to do is to make sure that you know where your server is.
Okay, so I have to invite you first as friend or not, Lynn?
Friends or not, it doesn't matter. If you notice, Samani's not my friend yet. He's
Yeah.
not a member of LEN yet, but that shouldn't stop you from speaking because I have
Okay.
opened it up for everyone, Samani. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be able to get into here. But we'll sort you out. This is what these
Okay.
sessions are for. So
I
all
go
you need
there
to
then.
do is send me the link, okay?
Okay. The link. Okay.
The link to your server, like a server invite.
We invite people.
Yeah,
The link copy.
that's
And
it.
then.
And then send it in a private message, otherwise, because this is streaming, so send it to me in a direct message.
Teach.
Oh,
Right click, yeah? No?
Mars. You see what Mars just wrote? I thought everyone in Europe could afford high-end gadgets like iPhone 8. You are joking. No way. They are so expensive. They're a real, yeah, what can you say? They are a real luxury, not, I mean, yes, sure, some people can, maybe proportionally more than in other countries, but if I said to my friends, everyone, if I said to James, my mate from Australia, yeah, he's still got an old Nokia. So no, it's not true. We're not all rich, you know. Okay, so let me just move into here, so I'm not going to show April's invitation link. I'll join you in a second, April. Okay. Okay, so Samani isn't there. Okay, so I've got April's.
Okay.
Okay. You've got a voice.
Yeah.
Did you send Samani the link?
The link to Savani. Where is Samani? Okay. Here is Samani. Message. Invite expired. Oh.
Ah.
Okay. No, I don't know why.
You just
Because
create a new one. Just create a new one.
Yeah. I have sent Samani. Oh, yeah, he can't hear me. Okay. He wrote me, hey, hi, okay. So I will see. Okay. Now he's here.
Okay.
And then I go to the voice.
Yep. So, Moz, don't move. Stay where you are. Okay. We'll be right back. We're about to abandon you. Okay. So, hi, Samani.
Oh, Samani is a girl. Sorry.
Okay. Well, Sam can be short for Samantha. Right, now click on the voice. That will kick you off the Learn English voice, but click on Sissy Bon voice. Okay.
Yeah, and voice now. You
Yep.
should.
I'll stay with Moz for a bit and see if
Okay.
it works. Okay. So if you click on that, you'll leave Learn English and you'll join your server, April. Okay.
Okay. Sisibon.
Yeah, there you are. So, Samani, April is now in her chat. So see if you can join her there by clicking on it. Okay, now see if you can talk to each other. Okay. Okay. If you can, come back to the end. I'm just going to talk to. Okay. Can you hear? Can April hear you? Okay, good. Well, we know your headset's working. We know your speakers are working. But can April hear you? That's the main thing. April, can you hear Samani? Oh, April can't hear me. April, can you hear? Oh, sorry, Samani, I'm mistyping your name. You'll have to forgive me. No. Oh, then Samani, there's. Oh dear. Check the link I sent you. Which was. That one. If and check to see if your mic is working on your router. Okay. Also check the volume settings. Okay, back to LEN then. So, were you able to hear that, Moz? Okay, let's. April needs to come back here, so let's just go and remind her. April, back to LEN. So, Moz, can you hear me still?
Doing.
Yay,
I'm
good.
reading. Yep.
Awesome.
Okay.
Samani, it might depend. Are you on your phone or are you on a PC or a laptop? Because if you can hear us and your mic's working, you should be able to speak. So, well done, April. Now you know how to invite people to join your server. Yeah!
Yeah.
It's really easy. Once you get to know how everything is set up, it's it's a very good interface. You just need to learn it, and then you need to go around a few of the little blips and bumps that you get with any server. I'm going to send you a couple of setting pictures, Sam. Okay, just so that you can compare your settings with my settings. Okay. I just need to go to screenshots. I've done these earlier, so hopefully they'll help. So my settings in Discord. Okay. You can see I've got my microphone selected and my speakers selected. Okay, I'm not actually using that microphone today, but sometimes I use my desktop mic if I want to womble around the room without being attached to my headset. And then you can change your settings. Oh, hang on. Using the little cog button next to your name. That's where you find your name settings. And if you see, it says voice connected TGIF Learn English. That's because it was on a Friday. Okay. If I did it now, it would say MLC Learn English. Okay. Fingers crossed that will help you. What else can I suggest? And then, of course, but this is obviously working. I'm sure you know that the mic should be on, but I can see that you're not muted, so really we should be able to hear you. Oh, and I always use, if you look at the first picture, my settings in Discord, I always use the voice activity input. Okay. Well, okay. I think it's a problem with your mic, but test it. When you think there's a problem with your mic in any app, Skype or Discord or some webinar, just go into your computer and see if you can record something. Just go into the little recording program and test it. And then it's a process of elimination. What is working, what isn't working. And then if you find it's only not working in Discord and you've gone through all their steps, contact Discord's help, because they're really good. They're very responsive. They've had every question before and they might be able to give you the solution. Always give them the information they need is operating system, hardware, are you on a PC, laptop, phone, make of microphone and your general, bandwidth. Okay. So with fingers crossed, we'll get you talking, because that's what this session's meant to be about. It's not meant to be about me speaking. Although I tend to do all the speaking anyway. So, I think we've covered everything we can possibly help you with, Sam. If you want to hang around and just text, chat and listen in, please do so. Has anybody got any questions not related to microphones? April, what are you planning to use your server for? You just wanted one, or?
Oh no, I'm just curious.
I thought
I'm
so.
just curious.
How does it work? Well, one of the important things to do is, if you're just doing it out of curiosity, make sure you've got your permission settings and you've not got it as a public server. Unless you want it as a public server.
Oh, that I'm not sure if I have done something with the
Oh, it's all in settings.
security.
Yeah, for your settings, you go to the, and again, you can carry on talking here and be in your own server fiddling around. Once you're in a voice room, it doesn't matter. You can kind of click on other servers and see what's happening. Okay.
And I see
Only when
that
you click on another.
Samani is
Yeah.
in your server now
Yeah.
on MLC, but
Yeah.
I see her also still in my voice server. Is it possible?
She's not in the voice. Oh, Samani, you are in Sissy Bon voice server.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'm not
interesting.
there anymore.
No. Okay, so, I didn't know that. This is new to me. Sissybon, go back to April's server. You'll see the little A's next to underneath Learn English, probably. So we've got the red, white and blue button, then you've got A's. You need to hang up from April's server. Disconnect. Use the disconnect button there. Ah, that's really interesting. That's weird, isn't it? That is super weird. I didn't know you could do that. In fact, I don't think it's even possible. which might really indicate
Yeah.
there's an issue.
Because now I don't see oh no, yeah, I'm still in your
So
MLC because my voice is still there, yeah.
did you hang up?
Me?
Yeah, did you hang up from Sissybon?
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
no, I
No?
just click MLC.
Oh.
I didn't even hang up.
Oh, I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Hang on. Nobody move. Nobody go anywhere. Okay. Okay. I'll put that in. What's the date today? Help me, somebody.
9th.
Oh gosh, 09.
9.
Have you noticed it's Friday the 13th this week, by the way?
Really?
Yeah.
9,
This week it's
10,
Friday the 13th.
11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In October. Ooh. So now I'm going to go to A's, and there's Samani in there as well. Samani, you've got a twin! Oh my goodness, that is weird. That is so strange. I'll make that Samani too. I'll send that to Discord and ask them how, because they're getting used to my silly questions. But yeah. Anyway, Samani's level 2. Yay! That's the nice thing about it being only able to text chat. You go up the levels more quickly. Well done. Okay, my next question to Samani is, are you a member of the forum? Have you joined the forum? I don't think it will help your voice connections issues, but it might be worth just giving it a go. I'm trying to remember if I know your name from the forum. It's terrible when I go away. I forget everything. Okay. Oh, hang on. No, somebody's gone back to April's.
No, she's gone there.
Okay.
She's gone there and she's gone here.
Okay. Oh well. Yes, you do have to have patience with these things. Maybe she's gone to set up some test some of her settings on Discord itself. We'll see. We will see. So, as I said, any questions about this week on...
About last Friday, Lynn. In the calendar, you didn't write on a break for Friday.
I
see that on Discord that it is on a break. But what about Kitely actually? Last Friday. I wasn't there because I was busy.
Yeah, it should have been on a break. In fact, it should have been just deleted. So let me just kill those. I've stopped putting on a break because people ask to join the on a break session. Don't laugh, but they do. But yes, there were some strange things happened on the calendar, and I don't know if it was me or if it was the calendar, but one of my German lessons actually went into the calendar, and somebody asked me about Lingoda. I'm like, what? No, that's kein Risiko, kein Spaß. That was it. And I'm like, oh no. And it should have only been on my private calendar, but it ended up on the Learn English calendar, which is really weird. So I'm going to have to really be careful about what calendars they share to. But if it's written in German, it's not an English session.
Moss, you said no session listed last Friday. Last Friday I did see.
No. I mean on Monday.
On Monday, yeah. But until Thursday, on a break. But the one for
It's gone now,
Um,
but it
it's
was
gone.
there. Yeah, it's gone now. I've done it now.
It's okay. It was there, Ellen?
It was there. Yes. No. No.
Yeah.
It must have been me. But I had thought I'd deleted them all. But it does say, if you look at the top of the calendar, and it did say it for that day, Lynn is away. Okay. In fact, I had Lynn is away for today as well, and this week, because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to run sessions this week. But I seem to have survived. It was, I don't know. Have you ever been to Rome, by the way, April?
Oh yeah, a long time ago, Lynn.
Yeah?
Long
What
time
did you
ago,
think of
yeah.
it?
What did I think? It was a nice a holiday for me because it was, I think, the second holiday in Europe for me, and I was naughty. uh, in the restaurant,
What were
we
you?
were
How
in
were
a
you
restaurant.
naughty?
I was a bit naughty. I played with in the restaurant with forks and spoon just to 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 tease people with the sun ray.
No. You
Yeah,
were
but I
shining.
was still young at that moment. But it was
How
I
young?
like that. I wanted to go
How
to it.
young? How young? Come on.
How young?
3,
Uh,
4?
I wasn't even the 30 years old, so it was young.
That's no. That's a grown-up should know better.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you weren't there when I was there. That's all I can say. So, was it just the novelty of shiny cutlery or the sunshine? Why? What made you do that?
I was just flirting. Is it flirting?
Ah,
I
flirting.
flirting, yeah,
Flirting.
flirting
Ah.
with the garçon.
Ooh.
The naughty me.
Very naughty.
Yeah, but
Did it work?
he was nice. Yeah, he was a helper there then, and when he was free, he took me to the city with his small Fiat, small Fiat.
All the
But I
cars
was
in
there.
Rome are small.
Yeah,
Smart
the
cars
frog one,
everywhere.
Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah, the frog one. Yeah,
Oh
the
yeah,
Fiat
but the
frog.
smart now it's smart cars everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Uh,
mopeds, Vespers.
uh-huh.
You know the little mopeds, the Vespa?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just so funny. But they do need to sort out their traffic. They really do. It's mental. It's crazy. I mean, every time you walked across the road, you took your life in your hands, say a little prayer, and then you ran and hoped nobody would actually hit you. On the pedestrian crossings, and even when the lights were on red, they are crazy. I mean, it's a crazy city. I think it's one of the craziest cities I've ever been to. But it's, I think, also one of the most beautiful. In fact, I think I put it, of the cities I have visited, it is the most beautiful. Just stunning.
Uh-huh.
Muzz, have you ever
Yeah.
been to Rome?
What Lin? What is it, Lin? What's the question, Lin?
Have you ever been to Rome?
Not really to any. I haven't gone overseas
Okay.
or outside of my country.
Okay, well, if you get to come to Europe, don't go to London, go to Rome. I don't know why people are so obsessed about London. Okay, in London they do speak English, but they speak English in Rome too. So it's just like I don't think we met one waiter who pretended he couldn't speak English, but he was so up himself. I didn't want to eat there anyway. In the end, I was like, oh, forget it. And I'm really glad we did because we found a really, really good ice cream shop. So what did you visit when you were in Rome, April? Let's compare notes.
Of course, the Colosseum. We did Rome and Sorrento at that moment. So it was from Rome we went to Sorrento. So in Rome, Colosseum and the St. Paul's. Is it St. Paul's? The Vatican. The Vatican
Is it St. Peter's?
I think so. It was pictures from the years 19 something. I have
Yeah, it's St.
to look
Peter's
at
Basilica.
to look for it again. Oh,
It's not St. Paul's, it's St. Peter's Basilica. I can't spell basilica.
no. St. Peter's, yeah,
Yeah,
St.
yeah.
Peter's Basilica.
That's
Yeah.
in the Vatican City, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think sightseeing at night with by bus. And what was that again? What was? Oh yeah, the Fontaine de Trevi. Fontaine
The
de
Trevi
Trevi.
Fountain, yeah. We call it the
Yeah.
Trevi Fountain, yeah.
Trevi Fountain.
Did okay, so you were there quite a long time ago. Did they have
Yeah.
people with whistles?
With whistle?
With whistles, yeah. Guards with whistles.
In Basilica,
No,
you mean?
by the Trevi Fountain.
Oh no,
Oh
no.
yeah. You go there now and there's these guards at each entrance to the steps. So there's like one entrance, I think there are three, where you can actually get to the fountain. So you can get close to the fountain, but loads of people. And there were these guards with whistles, and if anybody tried to sit on the fountain, tried to get in the fountain, tried to walk in with any food, with any drinks, with anything that might be a weapon, they would blow the whistle.
Oh.
And they would have to go. They would have to leave. It was all lots of arm waving, lots of whistling. Honestly, never mind La Dolce Vita. Oh, how much did we spend? Don't, Moz. There's a reason I'm back at work, you know. We spent a lot. So how much did you spend? Okay, not did you spend. Did you spend?
Was it the first time, Lynn, that you went
Yes,
to Rome
yeah.
this time?
Hubby, it was his fourth time, but he was willing to go with me because, okay, it's a long story. Last year we visited friends. Sorry, not last holiday. We visited friends in the UK. When we went over for the wedding, on the way we visited some friends in Brighton. They had just come back from Rome, and they were gushing about all the beautiful things they'd seen and done in Rome. Every time they told me something, I went, I don't know, I've never been. I mean, literally, every single time they said, oh, and so I went, I don't know, I've never been. Anyhow, hubby got the hint. And so for our birthday this year, we bought each other a trip to Rome. So we basically didn't buy each other birthday presents this year. That was our birthday, because it is not cheap, Moz. It is not cheap.
But actually, I prefer Athens than Rome.
Athens. You mean in Greece?
Yeah.
Athens.
Oh, Athens.
I've been to Athens, but I was quite young, and one might have considered me pretty, I guess, because I got so much hassle. It put me off Athens, and it was very smelly. They had open drains when I went there, and it was summer, late summer, and it was very, very, very hot, very smelly. The hotel wasn't particularly good. Couldn't afford good hotels back then. And it kind of put me off. No, I think Athens versus Rome, but I might have to go back to Athens to give it another go, because as I say, I just got so much hassle, April, honestly. My friend said she was going to pimp me out because I was getting so much attention. I'd had a week in Corfu. I was vegetarian. There was nothing in Corfu I could eat, so I must have lost about 2 stone or something. And I'd got a tan because I'd been a week in Corfu. I had very long hair back then, and I was much younger, and they just couldn't get enough of me. And it puts you off places, guys. You know, it was awful. Trying to grab you, touch you, chat you up and ask you out. You probably have loved it, April, but I'm a very shy person. I did not like it.
I'm shy. I'm shy.
You flash cutlery with waiters. You do. You're not shy. You're a flirt.
Yeah, back then. Now I'm shy.
Oh dear. So if you could go anywhere, then Moz, where would you go? What capital city? Let's narrow it down. What capital city would you visit if you could visit any capital city, Moz? Where's your dream destination?
What country? Still Rome? Or
Any country.
you
Any
are
country.
okay. I
But
want to go to
cap.
Japan, Tokyo, because
Ah.
the people, how how they how did they preserve their culture, and then the advancement in terms of technology. Right? Someone says Japan was one of the most advanced technology in the world, uh, except in America. We know America is number one, and then the people, so disciplined. Because one who visited Japan said that there's no need to place any traffic enforcer, who or any person who will charge on the road or any streets. There's no any enforcers around in Japan, because people people there are so disciplined to, uh, they don't need to do that
When you
something
say, hang on,
goes about that.
when you say
So,
enforcers, I get this image of, I don't know, Judge Dredd. Do you mean traffic police?
oh yes, yes.
Okay. Enforcers sounds really science fiction, you know. I am an enforcer. So no traffic, really. Oh, you needed traffic police in Rome. You needed police at the Trevi Fountain for people police. And on the Spanish steps as well. They were stopping the pickpockets. And the pickpockets would try to get onto the Spanish steps, and the police were there just to stop the pickpockets. And they do that, you know, when you point at your eyes and then point at the person to say, I'm watching you. They were doing that all the time. Very edgy place. Probably interesting choice, though, Tokyo. Yeah, I've never been, so I think it would be interesting. But it's very modern, very busy. So you
But
pick.
Uh,
why you would you choose only because it is because they have a high level of technology? What are you going to do then there, Moss?
I want to witness how advanced they are. Uh, I want to see what uh, I saw on the YouTube videos that uh, there's no I think there's what do you call this, a toilet bowl or toilet closet, uh, that you won't need any music to entertain yourself while you're you know what I mean.
Oh, yes.
And
Oh, but it's not only in Tokyo. It's almost in yeah,
No, I
big
think he's
cities.
talking about the music that plays in the loos there.
I
And
might
they
something found
self-cleaning, so they're very
more.
clean.
I don't know what else I might find when I got there. Something more advanced or more than that. Maybe that maybe we able to see what we cannot see it. Like uh, we use in our daily life, something that could be useful to our homes or something that
Well,
might be see it.
it sounds to me most like you don't want to go there on holiday. You'd have to go there for at least, I don't know, a month to 6 months, because it sounds like you really want to get to know the culture. I couldn't say I got to know the Roman culture in the week we were there. I was saying to hubby this morning, we need to go there for a month. We need to rent an apartment. Can you not tell work you're going to work from home for a month? Rent an apartment with a good internet connection, and I could carry on doing my work. Hubby could carry on doing his work, and but we'd be in Rome doing it rather than Germany. But yeah, you don't. I think you'd have to go for at least a month to really experience that, Moz, to see just how advanced um, the culture is there.
Could I have at least a part-time work there since everything in Japan is very expensive.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
why. But I'm not really sure how to spend my time there.
Yeah. Well, maybe
That's why my
find some work there. Maybe if it's something you really want to do, see what work's available there in your field, and see if you can find a 6 month sabbatical or something. Can your company send you? That's always the option. Have you got any outlets in Japan? Hubby's always travelling. Unfortunately, it's only for a week or 2 weeks. It's not worth actually moving. It's not worth me going with him. But if he was ever to be sent somewhere for 6 months or so, I'd be. Well, we were only meant to be in Germany for 2 years, and look, I'm still here. Okay,
But
I
about the
hope.
traffic police, Moss, I can't remember that there was no traffic police. Maybe not
no
so
no
much.
there there's no any required to monitor the people who crossing the roads because they follow the people. They follow that stand the light. I don't traffic light.
Yeah.
They always follow it. Even there's no vehicle around. They won't cross it until the red light turns on. Then they will cross the road. If
So
it's
they
still
obey.
red, they won't. That's how disciplined they are. That's what that's that exactly said to me that I don't know what it's a girl. It's a uh it's Filipina. It's my church mate told me about how how great is Japan there and how peaceful they are. and
Okay.
that's all
Interesting.
what she said.
Yeah, no, that's interesting. So they obey well, they do that in Germany too. They obey the traffic lights here, and they all stop on red even if nobody's crossing the road. And generally speaking, most people also obey the pedestrian traffic lights. Okay, I don't. Not all the time, anyway. Okay, so you've got the traffic lights for the cars, and then you've got the pedestrian lights, or the pelican crossings, or the zebra crossings. Um, but in all honesty, if I'm standing at the pedestrian lights, it's on red, and I look up and down the road, and there's nothing for 2 miles, I will cross the road, because I always think the lights are there for me. I'm not there for the lights. But a lot of people will just stay and wait for the lights to turn green before they'll cross, which is quite funny.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. So Moz,
Yeah, because
do
you
people
always
not do
have the a
that?
risk that there is a police in the corner. You don't see him. You will be fined.
Oh, you get fined as a pedestrian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, I've never been told off by a policeman. I was told off by an old lady once. Man muss ein, was it? She said, man muss ein für die Kinder machen. It was like, you should set an example for the children. I'm like, what children? There are no children. But she was very. That's old German thinking. I mean, honestly, there was nothing on the road at all, and I'm not going to stand there like an idiot, waiting for the lights to change just so I can cross an empty road. No, not doing it. So, Moz, do people not pay attention to the traffic lights in your city?
You mean when it comes to my in my country,
In your country, yeah. Do
or
people not obey them?
oh,
Is it crazy traffic?
it's hard to answer. It's hard to answer. It's very, the people there they have different nature when it comes to obeying the traffic rules. If there's no, if there's on, they cross the road even the roads even there's a lot of vehicles around cross, they still cross and
Oh dear.
playing games in, I don't know what games in it. It's how crossing road game, and when you hit the vehicle, then you're dead.
Oh,
It's hard
they play
to
chicken.
stop people. Even there's traffic police there, they're still crossing it.
Oh
I
my
don't know how
goodness.
to.
I couldn't do that. You
That's
see,
why.
I'd be stuck. I couldn't do it. I have been knocked down by a car, and it's not nice, and it's made me very wary about traffic. I'd be stuck on one side of the road. I'd never be able to cross. We call it playing chicken, by the way. Children do it. To see who can dash across the road in front of traffic and not get killed. But that's something that, 6 or 7 year olds might do, not grown up people. That sounds, yeah, I'd be very, very nervous, I'm afraid, Moz, in your country, I think. I,
Yes. Uh, Unless there's even I think even they implement the rules, there's a punishment. They won't they won't still obey. I don't know why. It's the nature of they want to. It's they are late for work or anything. Why people are always rushing in, crossing the
yeah,
road. I don't know why. When
that's
when
crazy.
and then crossing the road, I will wait to vehicles pass. So it's safe to cross the road, and then I afraid to get hit by a car at any moment. And
Well, maybe
that's
maybe
why.
may- maybe the government needs to do a sort of real. It's not about rules. It's about showing the consequences if you don't follow the rules. In the UK, we had a lot of information films about putting on a seatbelt and obeying the traffic. Um, there was, what was his name? Tufty the Squirrel and the Green Cross Code Man. Lots and lots of things aimed at kids because the adults tend to be, it's a bit too late for them. They're not going to change their ways that quickly. But for children at school, we were shown these road safety films, and we learnt to obey traffic rules. Maybe that's where you need to start, Moz. Just go to the children at the schools and educate them, and then slowly you'll end up with the ability to cross the road safely. Anyway, we'd better stop there because we'll be in Kitely for the book reading. So hopefully I'll see you there. And thanks for joining us. Samini, if you watch the replay, I'll try and send it to you if you are in the forum. I'll send you the link. So I hope we can get you with your mic working at some point. But keep persevering. Contact Discord if nothing's working and see if they can help you. Okay, thanks a lot. Yeah, see you in Kitely later. See you, April. Bye. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to
Bye,
hang up.
Lynn. Bye, Moss.
New to Discord. Or I'm new on Discord. You do need a little. Yeah, I'm new on Discord. I'm new here, you can say. Okay. Fingers crossed. You've now unmuted, but you need to wake your mic up and make sure that your mic. In fact, I'll send you the link. I'm a new Discordian. Ooh, that sounds a little bit too much like accordion, doesn't it? And I know what else I've done. I need to quit Skype because. There you go. Otherwise, that's using my bandwidth too. Now there is some help. So Discord voice problems. Okay, there is some support here, Samini. Try that link as well. Okay, because there are mic issues, but there are things you can do. You need to go into your setup, make sure you've got the right mic selected. But as I say, try joining a different server group as well. I usually use the Discord bots. Let me just go to that. I think you should still be able to hear me. Testing. Yeah, testing. Now then, Discord bots. How can I find? Okay, how can I find a link for you to join? Yeah, I can't. Server settings.
Oh, Sep, Tom, the whole weekend always busy with Viking, Viking, Viking. But she was talking and playing the whole time.
Excellent. Let me see, Samini. I'll just check the settings, Samini. Okay, let's see. It might be my problem. It might be what I've done, the permissions I've given. Okay, connect, speak. It's all there. I'll just change one little thing for everyone. Okay. Try it now, Samini. Try saying something. Okay, you are talking. Right, we can't hear you. Now, what you can do, are you a member of any other server on Discord? Sometimes you need to just wake up your call. So you can either leave the room and come back in, okay? Or what I usually do is I go to another server, one of the bots or something like that, test my mic there, and then come back into the room, and it usually works. Okay, try relogging. Okay, so I'm new. How does that work? Is it good? Samini, I can see your mic is muted. Okay, you need to unmute. Hi, April. April, you'll rescue me, won't you? You'll talk to me. Good morning.
Good morning, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank
Okay.
you. Phew.
This is my new laptop, so that's why it's the first time.
Oh, how nice! Is
The
it a
first time
fast?
with voice.
Is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
What sort of
It's
what
very.
have you got? Is it an Asus again or an Acer? Which?
No, no, no. This one is medium. I don't know. You don't. If you know ever, if you have heard
That
about it.
I have a Median computer. That's my PC.
Ah,
You mean
okay. This is
Medion
my
as in
laptop.
MEDION?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
MEDION.
they do
Yeah.
gamer laptops. Has it got bright
Ah,
flashing lights on your keyboard?
yeah, Lillian, with
Oh,
SSD, and
woo!
it's very fast. I like it. Until now, Ellen. I don't know.
Up to now, up to now. I think it's a good idea if you're, I mean, if you can afford it, if you can do it, getting a good laptop or PC is a really good investment if you're going to learn online. Hey, maybe you can come and play Vikings with us now, April. Be quiet though. This is a voice session. That doesn't mean you listen to my voice. That means you speak to me. Okay, it must be you, Moz. Just go into your settings and turn up your speaker volume. Loud and clear. Excellent. Sometimes you just have to let the servers sort themselves out a little bit, especially when you just join. The connections have to settle down. I don't understand it fully. It's all about packets sent and packets received and bandwidth and all that stuff, all that jazz. But I'm glad you can hear me. You unplugged your headphone. Well, yeah, that's not good. Okay. You unplugged it or you plugged it back in? They do wear out eventually. I've found that they're the one thing I have to. Hubby gets absolutely really annoyed with me. I have to replace my headset every year, just about. But then I do use it a lot. He doesn't even have one. So embarrassing. We did a special session with Pry from Vikings, and Marco was there nice and early because it was for Marco, but anybody could have joined. But I started the session, and hubby suddenly says, "Oh, I thought we were doing it by text." And I'm like, "No, ain't nobody got time for that. We're doing it by voice." He has no microphone. He has a headset, but no mic. So he ended up being me. I ended up being him on my laptop. It was absolutely crazy. And then I went on holiday. You're using your mobile. Oh, cool. Okay. And we are live. So, hi Moz. I'm very well, thank you. I had a lovely break, and I'm back in the hot seat, so to speak. Ready and raring to go when you guys are. Sammy, Samani, or Sam. I'm not sure what I should call you. Do you want to tell me why you're confused? Okay, to speak, you need to. Oh, hi, Moz. Yeah, you need to unmute your mic. Hi, how are you?
Adjusting my volume, I can hear anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But
your
I
your
hear you.
your mic is a little quiet. You need to.
Okay.
That's
Can you
better.
hear me now?
Yeah, that's much better. Good, good, good.
Okay. I don't know, but the volume is too low. I adjust my volume, but still hearing low voice.
Oh, from me, I've only literally just switched my computer on, so it may well be that my devices need a bit of tweaking. Let's see. Microphone properties levels. No, I'm at 100 with a boost, so it should be loud enough. Samani, can you hear me? Are you able to hear? Yeah, cool. You're being very